Hello, my name is Wasa Emmanuel, student of Mbala University, Computer Science Year 1. I'm here to present my project. My project is all about the school library management system. Yeah, looking at different spheres in the school. Of course, the schools where I picked my interest, but specifically the library, because it handles a lot of data, has a lot of record bookkeeping and so on. So therefore, automating the thing and trying to use some database that will manage all this data was highly to my concern, and I came up with the following project. My project will do the following: manage overdues and fines. For instance, if you have the overdue of a book, it is easy to locate that somebody has to return a book on this date, and also the fines in case you mishandle the books. Also, search functionality, stream book cataloging, then also automate borrowing and returns. Significance of my project is as follows: increased efficiency. The library will increase efficiency as it will free up the time of the librarians, and also to help them focus on better assistance to students. Also, improved accessibility. Students will be able to access the resources in the library very easily. Then also returned overdues, reduced overdues. It is in this system. I want it to be able to automatically notify somebody that has an overdue, that maybe on such and such a date you'll have to return this and this book called this and this. Here's my project in detail. I've talked about my area of interest, and these are some of the things I wanted to do to increase efficiency, accessibility, then also enhance the organization, such as digital cataloging system will improve the overall organization and management of the library resources, and also ensure accurate records and easier resource tracking. Then also reduce overdues. I've talked about that. Database maintenance, of course, making sure that the system continues to run on smoothly, and also data storage and management. Because we all know that MySQL is very robust, such a good platform that are for storing and managing of the details of books and persons is as essential, will be very easy to handle. Then this is what these are some of the reasons why I feel my system should be put in place. First of all, to manage books, to be able to know the amount of books we have, and what books we lack, and how to improve the way in which the books are maintained. Then also user management, like having records of the students and also the librarians. Then also data maintenance, maintenance, like the system stores and updates the complete library database, including information about books, users, borrowing activities. Then also automation of library activities. The system aims to automate all library activities, reducing manual work. This thing of looking through archives, want to reduce it. Then also integrate the system with educational processes. Here are some of the groups that are served by my system: students, staff, librarians, and administrators. Trying here in the next part is to analyze the benefits. These benefits are, some are tangible, some are intangible. Beginning from the tangible ones: cost saving. Like automating this thing will have to reduce the number of workers that we are paying our money. They reduce the number of librarians, because it is easier to handle a lot of data by the computers rather than humans. Therefore, if we integrate the system very well, it means we shall reduce the costs, most especially costs incurred in paying workers. Then also improving efficiency. That one is easy. Like we reduce the amount of time somebody needs to look for certain book or any other resource in the library. Also improve the processes in the library. Some of the intangible benefits are brand equity, employee engagement. The system is user friendly, therefore you can easily interact with the system, and also to improve the decision making. Once all the records are in one place, it is easier to look at the numbers and make rightful decisions. As you know, any system will have costs, of course, and we have the tangible ones and intangible ones. The tangible ones are as follows: cost of software and hardware. Of course, to make the system run very well, we shall have to incur some costs, like the initial investment may be quite high. Then also training staff. Of course, the staff has to be taught how to work around or navigate through this new system. Then also migration of data and integrating it into the new system. Like you've been using some other application, but now you have to to put in place or to carry all the data that you've been having into this new system will take in some of your money. Then also the intangible ones are here. It will disrupt some of the operations. For instance, some things that have been going on in the old system will be disrupted in the process of implementing this new one. Then also learning curve may be affected. Some student may want to access a book, and because now the system is not yet in place, they may not be able to get access to that thing. Then also potential resistance. And some people are just rigid or conservative, if I may say, so they may fail to adopt into this new system. That's a challenge. Then also here are some of the skills and training. Of course, you have to train the staff, give them the technical skills. Then adoption skills will be as follows: change of management. Some people may really fail, and then you have to add in new workers like that. Then also user engagement will be looked at as an adoption effort. Then some of the challenges are as follows: lack of professional managers, resistance to new technology. Some people, as I've told you, are kind of conservative in training and knowledge. But we have some of the risks that will be in the system. For instance, some are technical, some are organizational. Beginning with the technical ones, we have data security and privacy. Of course, in the process of transferring this data, these people that are trying to implement the system may have to access some of your private data, and that's a challenge. And also system integration challenges. As I've talked about the integration, now you can easily know what it means. Then the organizational risks are have to change management, because some people may really fail to cope up. Then staff training and skills, of course, there are some costs incurred there, and that's a risk. And some people may really fail to learn. Then operational disruptions, as I've already talked about. And as any system, it will have, of course, some limitations. First of all, it will continue depending on human intervention, especially in decision making, because a computer cannot do all the things on its own. It will need human input. Then resistance to change, I've talked about it. Data security and privacy, I've talked about it, and also operational disruptions. Now, my database has the following entities: students, books, publisher, librarian, book finds, return book, issue book, library card. And here are some of the attributes in those entities. Now, this is the ERL diagram just to look, to help you see the different relations. For instance, one student can have only one library card, a librarian can issue out many books, and so on. You look at it now. Here, it's to do with the user interface. The user interface, for you to access the database, you'll have to have an account, and here it's how to sign up. You have to first create an account. By signing up, they will ask for your name, your email, and then the password. Um, this is the database that handles the data of users. This is how it looks like. Has a sample of some students' names and their credentials. Multiplicities are here to show you the more of the relationships in the data. Here is the login page. For instance, for people who already have accounts, all you have to do is just log in. You don't sign up, you just log in. Of course, you just have to put in your name and also the password. Then this is, after that, you log in, press the login button. It's that blue button, take you to this dashboard. This dashboard has home, view book, manage account, log out, and it has different views. So you only click on what you want, and you have to access everything that you need. The different views are there, having whatever you need. Yeah, for any system to be good, you have to query it and generate reports out of it. Here's how to query it. Then this is the implementation in MySQL, how I began looking for data types, also adding in the users. Those are the screenshots. You can have a look through them. Thank you very much for listening. That is all I had for you.